The Mughal Empire was one of the most powerful empires in Indian history. It was a period of significant cultural exchange, military might, and architectural marvels. For centuries the Mughals, with their Persianate culture, ruled over a vast territory. This empire stretched from the mountains of Afghanistan to the plains of Bengal. The Mughals left an indelible mark on the Indian subcontinent. Their legacy is evident in the art, architecture, and cuisine of modern-day India. The empire's rise and fall is a tale of ambition, conquest, and ultimately, the inability to adapt to changing times. This essay will delve into the history of the Mughal Empire. It will explore the reigns of its most prominent rulers and the factors that led to its eventual demise. Prepare to be transported back in time to an era of grandeur, intrigue, and historical significance. The founder of the Mughal Empire was Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur. Babur was a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan. He was a skilled warrior and a shrewd strategist. In 1526, Babur faced the Lodi dynasty at the First Battle of Panipat. Babur's victory marked the beginning of Mughal rule in India. Babur was a man of culture. He was a poet and wrote his memoirs, the Baburnama. He introduced Central Asian artistic and architectural styles to India. These styles would later be blended with Indian traditions. This fusion led to the creation of unique Mughal art and architecture. Despite his victories, Babur faced challenges in consolidating his rule. He had to contend with rebellions and resistance from local rulers. Babur's reign was relatively short. However, he laid the foundation for a powerful empire that would be inherited by his successors. Babur's grandson, Jalaluddin Akbar, is considered the greatest of the Mughal emperors. Akbar inherited the throne at a young age. He proved to be a brilliant military commander and a wise administrator. Akbar expanded the Mughal Empire significantly. He annexed many kingdoms in northern and central India. Akbar was known for his religious tolerance and his policy of sul-e-kul, universal peace. He abolished the jizya tax on non-Muslims. Akbar also created a centralized administrative system. This system helped to consolidate his rule and bring stability to the empire. Akbar was a patron of the arts and sciences. He established a library that housed thousands of manuscripts. His reign was a golden age for Mughal art and culture. Akbar's reign is remembered as a period of peace, prosperity, and religious harmony. He is still revered as one of the greatest rulers in Indian history. Shah Jahan, Akbar's grandson, ascended the throne in 1628. His reign is synonymous with Mughal architectural splendor. Shah Jahan was a great patron of the arts. He commissioned the construction of some of the most iconic buildings in India. The most famous of these is the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is a white marble mausoleum. Shah Jahan built it in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. The Taj Mahal is considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is a testament to the architectural genius of the Mughal era. Shah Jahan also built the Red Fort in Delhi. The Red Fort served as the seat of Mughal power for centuries. He expanded the Jama Masjid, one of the largest mosques in India. Shah Jahan's reign is remembered for its opulence, artistic brilliance, and the flourishing of Mughal culture. Section 5. Cracks in the Facade, Aurangzeb, and the Seeds of Decline. Aurangzeb, Shah Jahan's son, was a devout Muslim. His reign marked a departure from the religious tolerance of his predecessors. Aurangzeb reimposed the jizya tax on non-Muslims. He destroyed Hindu temples and imposed Islamic laws. These actions led to resentment among the Hindu population. Aurangzeb's reign was marked by constant warfare. He expanded the Mughal Empire to its greatest extent. However, these wars drained the empire's resources and led to instability. The Deccan Wars against the Marathas proved particularly costly. Aurangzeb's policies alienated many sections of society. His reign sowed the seeds of discontent and rebellion. While he was a skilled administrator and a formidable military leader, his policies ultimately weakened the Mughal Empire. His reign marked the beginning of the empire's slow and gradual decline. Section 6. Internal strife and weak successors. The empire unravels. After Aurangzeb's death in 1707, the Mughal Empire faced a period of internal strife and weak leadership. Aurangzeb's sons fought amongst themselves for the throne. This led to a series of wars of succession. These conflicts weakened the central authority of the Mughal Empire. The Mughal emperors who succeeded Aurangzeb were weak and ineffective. They were unable to control the powerful nobles who began to assert their independence. The empire fragmented into a patchwork of semi-independent states. These states were ruled by Nawabs and Subadars who often defied the Mughal emperor. The decline of the Mughal Empire was a gradual process. It was a result of a combination of factors. These factors included weak leadership, internal rebellions, and the rise of regional powers. The once mighty Mughal Empire was a shadow of its former glory. Section 7. The Maratha resistance challenging Mughal hegemony. The Marathas, a warrior group from the Deccan Plateau, played a significant role in the decline of the Mughal Empire. Under the leadership of Shivaji Maharaj, the Marathas challenged Mughal authority in the Deccan. Shivaji Maharaj's guerrilla warfare tactics proved highly effective against the Mughal armies. After Shivaji's death, the Marathas, under the leadership of the Peshwas, continued to expand their power. They carved out a large independent kingdom in western and central India. The Marathas posed a constant threat to the Mughal heartland. Their raids on Mughal territories further weakened the empire's economy and prestige. The Maratha Confederacy, with its decentralized structure and powerful cavalry, became a formidable force in Indian politics. They inflicted a series of defeats on the Mughals. The rise of the Marathas marked the emergence of a new power in India. This power was ready to fill the void left by the declining Mughal Empire. Section 8. The East India Company, from traders to conquerors. The arrival of European trading companies in India in the 17th century marked a turning point in Indian history. The British East India Company, initially established as a trading body, gradually began to assert its political and military dominance. The company took advantage of the Mughal Empire's weakness and the internal divisions among Indian rulers. The East India Company's victory over the Nawab of Bengal at the Battle of Plassey in 1757 was a decisive moment. It gave the company control over Bengal, one of the wealthiest provinces in India. The company's greed for wealth and power grew. They began to annex more territories and interfere in the internal affairs of Indian states. The East India Company's tactics included a combination of diplomacy, intrigue, and military force. They exploited the divisions among Indian rulers. They played one ruler against another to further their own interests. The company's growing power posed a significant threat to the remnants of Mughal authority. It set the stage for British colonial rule in India. Section 9. Conclusion. The legacy of the Mughals. The Mughal Empire, despite its eventual decline, left an enduring legacy on India. The Mughals' contributions to art, architecture, and culture continue to shape India's identity. The Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and other Mughal monuments stand as testaments to the empire's grandeur and artistic brilliance. The Mughal period witnessed a fusion of Persianate and Indian cultures. This fusion is evident in the Mughal miniature paintings, the Urdu language, and the Mughal cuisine. The Mughals' administrative system and their policies of religious tolerance during the reign of Akbar left a lasting impact on Indian governance. The fall of the Mughal Empire was a complex process. It was a result of a combination of factors. These factors included weak successors, internal rebellions, the rise of regional powers, and the arrival of European powers. The Mughal Empire's story is a reminder of the cyclical nature of power and the importance of adapting to changing times. However, the Mughal legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder, serving as a window into a glorious past.